A first-of-its-kind pilot program is coming to our state with a mission to make New Mexico roads safer and also preserve wildlife at the same time.
Secretary of Transportation Pete Buttigieg announced the initiative today. Felice Romero was at the conference and joins us now in the newsroom and breaks it down. Felice, infrastructure isn't always the most exciting thing, but this is going to impact a lot of people.
Yeah, Ryan, anyone that drives on the interstate will see some changes. Secretary Buttigieg presenting this program alongside the New Mexico delegation at the Santa Ana Pueblo. He says decreasing wildlife vehicle collisions is the main priority.
The safety solution that is needed in one location, let's say a busy crosswalk in the middle of a dense metropolitan area, is different from the safety solution that you need in an area where there's so many conflict points between traffic and wildlife.
Secretary of Transportation Pete Buttigieg presented a new initiative in New Mexico Tuesday, all in the hope to decrease road accidents involving cars and wildlife.
It's a real privilege and pleasure to be out here in New Mexico because you can only get so much done sitting behind a desk in Washington, D.C.
The Wildlife Crossings pilot program will allow states to create wildlife crossings over or below busy roads.
That if we don't do this work correctly and together, then we have a problem with maintaining our current wildlife, and we have a public safety problem at the same time.
Secretary Buttigieg says there are at least 900 vehicle wildlife crashes in New Mexico every year.
They cost the state millions annually in medical expenses, lost work time, and property damage. It's why this work is so significant.
This program will allow states like New Mexico to apply for grant funding to put up signs and crossings for wildlife.
New Mexico, given that we're so rural and we're all driving and people commute long distances to work, which means we're driving in the dark, we have the highest public safety accidents where we're intersecting with wildlife.
The U.S. Department of Transportation has put aside $111 million in grant funding for the first year. They have $350 million total to spend over 5 years. This pilot program was part of the bipartisan infrastructure law. It will be administered by the Federal Highway Administration. Ryan.